Hello and greetings, my YouTube family. It's a pleasure meeting with all of you today. Thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Gwen, also known as Earth Angel G. And all these life lesson videos that I bring to you come to us by way of the universe. As usual, we're going to start this video off with the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valleys of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Again, all these life lesson videos come to us by way of the universe, so give thanks for the visuals to go along with the messages. I ask that you subscribe to my channel, and if you're liking the content, if I'm bringing you any information that's helpful to you, I ask that you hit that thumbs up button, and I welcome all comments. The life lesson video today is about lack of quality, motivation, and laziness, also mediocrity. It says your efforts to achieve perfection are working against you. Instead of commitment and dedication, we now see a lack of commitment and disinterest. Something has either gone too far or isn't going far enough, indicating laziness, tedious work with little gain. There are issues with too much resentment or fear of failure, lack of discipline, willingness, and desire. It can mean you're focusing on your personal development and looking to improve inward instead. It can mean overworking or being a workaholic, obsessive, or even controlling. It's a reminder to scale back and bring some balance back into your life. It's time to take a step back to decide if you are still concentrating on the right priorities or whether you need to change your intention in order to get your activities back in line with your overall objectives. It indicates a poor work ethic, sloppy, undedicated, and maybe even illegal things to get ahead. It can indicate that greed or meanness may be putting off potential partners. You may need to assess if you are going to the extreme of being too greedy or mean, or the other extreme of being too generous or gullible. It's also a reminder to make sure you are providing to yourself as well. It will benefit you greatly to practice a little self-care. This shifts your energy to embodying love, our best state of being. There's a power imbalance at work. This can create big problems in the near future as your dissatisfaction will reach a boiling point. The lack of balance is not always a result of your own actions and can equally present itself as a warning about those seeking to swindle or deceive you out of your possessions, and may mean complete chaos that stems from severe prolonged inequality. There wasn't enough equality in the past, and when this is the case, you've been given a lot to others. It can serve as a reminder to take care of yourself too, for it symbolizes an imbalance in your life where you are giving too much of yourself away to others. It indicates that you may have significant difficulties finding positive aspects to certain situations and struggling to see the bright side of life and experiencing setbacks that damage your enthusiasm and optimism. It indicates sadness, depression, and pessimism, and find it difficult to focus on the positive when it is pointing to an unhealthy situation where your soul is suffering but unable to break free. It signifies circumstances that suffocating you. It represents someone who blatantly ignores difficult issues someone else is experiencing because it makes them uncomfortable. It suggests a dip in your natural confidence and self-esteem, but it represents a small bump in the road. The good thing is that your confidence level won't be extinguished forever. Good times will return. It's just a reminder to listen up. Everything won't fall apart if you've allowed yourself to relax and find joy again. You're in need of a break. You need to pay extra attention to your situations and take steps to bring it back into balance. Be aware that these are actions that are in the past. Your future depends on your actions today and what you will do to balance the scales again. You have two choices. One, you can hide it and hope no one finds out, or you can face your mistakes and take decisive action to correct the problem. Remember, the only person you can control is you. Take responsibilities for your own actions and decisions. Stay grounded and be realistic about your expectations, and make sure you present yourself as an honest, transparent person. Accept the situation, decide how you're going to react to it, and take responsibility for any part you may have played in it. Choose whatever feels right to you, because consequences of your decision will be borne on your conscience. If you have played a part in creating your current situation by making bad choices or actions, you must be held accountable. Just learn from your mistakes and move forward a little wiser and more self aware. With strength, determination, and power, you are committed to what you need to do, and you go about it in a way that shows your composure and maturity. It represents mastering raw emotions in order to bring calm to yourself or a situation. It represents power, bravery, conviction, vigor, energy, and action. This indicates that you are a very persevering person and that you can achieve anything you set your mind to by turning toward life with an open heart. It reminds you that you can handle anything that lands on your path. You have accepted that your animal nature, your instincts, desires, and fears are part of who you are. It symbolizes inner strength, self control, and the capacity to overcome challenges. You're urged to use your inner strength with grace and sensitivity to achieve goals. You're being asked to take stock of how you deal with life and then internalize the results. It often indicates an ability to transcend the obstacles around you through your inner strengths, no matter what you are facing. In Galatians 6 and 9, it reads, "And then let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." Corinthians 15 and 58 reads, "Therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain." And in James 1 and 12 it reads, "Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trials, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him." Blessed are those whose way is blameless, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are those who keep the testimonies, who seek him with their whole heart, who also do no wrong, but walk in his way. You have commanded your precepts to be kept diligently. Oh, that my way may be steadfast in keeping your statutes. God says in 1 Corinthians 15:58, let nothing move you. Always give yourself fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. The good news, there's no bigger motivator than God himself. Let God be the one to inspire you to try your best. Those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. And let our people learn to devote themselves to good works so as to help cases of urgent need and not be unfruitful. That's in Titus 3:14. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. The lack of motivation can cripple you from doing anything meaningful. It hinders you from accomplishing your goals. Laziness is closely associated with abolition, the lack of motivation. The good news is that just as there are many reasons for being demotivated, there are